What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Obviously you guys can read, so let's just get to it. Alright, so you guys read it, right? Obviously you guys read it, right? So today we're digging into the Accord. She needs some much needed attention. We need to get this car worked on. The car hasn't moved in 4 years. Since that process of the Civic build, the car went from a driving, running car to dry, rotted tires that are flattened out and cracked, and obviously became like a house for rats at one point in time. So we did see a couple of wires that were chewed up on the engine bay. So at the end of it, let's just get to it, guys. Alright, so we gotta uncover her and see what we have here. So let's just get to it, guys. Let's pop the hood and pray that I don't see any fucking rats or rabbits or anything crazy. I shit you not, I literally did this one time and a rabbit jumped out straight across me. A fucking rabbit. Oh god. Yep, and something's been nesting in here again. It's a fucking rat. You can see. And they even pissed on the fucking hood on the valve cover. Well, this is what we needed to do, guys. And hopefully this motherfucker didn't eat up too much of my wiring. He chewed up my intake hosing though. Good, and little bastard. Oh yeah, guys, I'm sorry about the wind noise. I don't normally keep this shit wrapped up in plastic. I just did that so I can hose this off. Alright, but it's normally not covered. Alright, well, for this job, gloves for sure, guys. You're picking up. Really? Did it just fall out? Remember, I'm taking it all apart, guys, so. Alright, guys, we're back. Another day, long story. Had to get busy with some family stuff. So, one thing I did notice, there's a lot of talk and not a whole lot of walking. So today, well, let's just start walking. So, one thing I noticed was the tire pressure was slightly low. So I have these. These are the two wheels that I have as spares. 3 wheels actually I have as spares. I could just throw this one on there actually, which I probably will. I'll probably just throw this 18 on. But I have a whole set of 17s that I have as spares that I could throw on. So we'll just see. I might just throw on the 17s and just call it a day. But either way, we're gonna swap out some tires because the other tires were low. And with that being said, let's just get started. All right. All right, guys. So I pulled these wheels out because the spare that I pulled out actually is low, so might as well just swap out all 4 if I'm gonna just roll on them. But my OCD, guys, these fucking things are filthy dirty. So let's clean these damn things up. And I'm just gonna use some soapy dishwater. Let's get started. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie. They don't look that bad on the car. It might look okay. Without those center caps, they don't look too bad. I was gonna paint them because my OCD, but that off flat matte, whatever, do for now. My OCD is going crazy. It's just, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to do a really great paint job and then lose track of the fact that I was just supposed to put these motherfuckers on to put the car in the garage. So let's just put this shit on, put it in the fucking garage, alright? So we can start working on the damn thing. Guess who decided to roll through? What up?
What up?
Coronavirus. How you been, bro?
Good.
Tell me it works. Why not? I'm fucked. Get some enchiladas, man. Break time. Alright, well, I'm just gonna hit these with the real light coat of black. They don't look too bad. Some are just that lip though. Oh, looks like shit. So looks like this one looks okay. This one looks like shit. So 2 shit ones and 2 looking okay ones, and I'm like, they're just gonna be on my car, but fuck it, paint them, right? I got time. Alright, so I know you guys wanted to see me get it in the garage, but we're just gonna do this right. That tire looks a little low and that tire looks a little low. So that one and that one, right? So I'm just gonna pull off these and not mess these tires up by rolling on them. And I'm gonna swap out those 17s, but like I said, those 17s need to get painted. So I am gonna paint those 17s right now. I'm set up, got a couple tables outside. Figured I didn't want to do it in the garage and wear any overspray with the Lexus, and I didn't want to pull the Lexus out. So long story short, I'm set up out here. So I'm gonna hit it up with some steel wool real quick. You'll see like how they look now. Those are some beat up ones. These actually weren't so bad, but I can't do those 2 without doing those 2. You know what I mean? I can do these 2 without doing the other 2. So hopefully I don't regret this shine that I'm going to put on them, which I might, but we'll see. One of the things I will do is I hit this with a little bit of tire armor all or tire wet or whatever you guys use, you know. I think I got Tire Magic in the, I don't even know, but I hit that up before I spray it, so I don't really have to tape it off. With just make sure you don't get any of that tire weight on the actual wheel, because then the paint won't stick at all. But I'm gonna hit this up with some steel wool real quick, and then I'll hit it up with some paint. Rubbing alcohol. It's hard to get right now. I probably shouldn't be even using it. Hit it with some sandpaper. Smoothed off some of those edges, so you can see it's a little fuzzy, but I'm on it with some rubbing alcohol. Alright, now I'm just going to use some tire wet gel. The paint doesn't stick to it too close and actually risk hitting the wheels, so I'm just gonna get the bulk of the tire. Use up with some paint, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the fucking shiny black, so I went ahead and I found a couple of the semi-gloss. Hopefully semi-gloss will be better, right? Then and I'm guessing that's almost what these are. So that's one coat. She's running. We realized that we had a bad fuse. Nacho came to save the day, guys. Thank you so much. Love you, Nacho.
How you doing? You guys in the school?
Yeah, he's doing good, dude.
I like this one, huh?
Which one, wait?
This one, I don't know, but you got 2 back on the place. He's stealing from you.
You can have it, wait.
You want something
No, it's in here, here.
Oh, I love the sticker, you know that.
Alright, so wheels are in. Show you what they look like. Not too bad, huh? If the camera can grab it, it don't look too bad. Remember, these are temps. Temporaries. These are froze. He got them for his hatch, and then we opted for the 16-inch rotor slipstream, so. Alright guys, so I know some of you guys are going to be asking, hopefully there's not too much wind noise, but 18 by 7.5 for these, and these are 42 offset, so these are really super light wheels, okay? And these are the ones that I'm going to just repaint or repowder coat, I don't know which ones just yet. These are 17 by 7 XXRs, and they just don't even have an offset at all on it. And I do have another set of Racing Hearts, but I only have 3 of them. The 4th one is like cracked and badly damaged, so. But I figured I can use the 3 as backup tires for the track. Like this one's a perfect tire. But this one is a 18 by 7.5 as well, and this is a 42 offset as well. But there's a difference between then this bad boy, and it's just like so quality wheels do make a difference. But just so you guys know, if you guys were curious about the offset and the wheel size and width, so. But as far as the 17 by 7s, they fit pretty well. With the other ones being a 42 offset and a 7.5, I'm gonna imagine that these are probably got as high offset as well, probably a 40 or 42 as well, but I'm guessing. But I gotta lower the other side of the car. Alright guys, so that wraps it up today. The big piece is cars in the garage. I did have to bring Nacho over. Fro did come over. Fro came over because the key, the wheel lock for my wheels, we could not find it anywhere. I thought it was up there. Fro was like, I think I might actually have taken it by accident and taken it to his house in Crown Point, Pacific Beach. Turns out, long story short, it was in his toolbox, but he came by, he had a wheel lock in his car for his TL. Unfortunately, it didn't work, but I found it. Long story short, wheels got swapped. Fro came by just to say hello. Nacho came by because my genius ass painted my battery black because I didn't like the sticker on it, right? So I plastic dipped it black, the top of it. Nobody can tell, but it's just a black battery. These weren't on. Somehow, long story short, middle of the night, it got jumped backwards. And I'm gonna say it was me because I own it. I've never done it in my life. It was one of those random end of the night moves, super late night after a long day of working on the hatch, and somehow I crossed the battery terminal and couldn't get it started. Long story short, turns out it was a little fuse, 100 amp. It's a big boy. But I just shoved the wire in there. I know it's not good, but I just wanted to get the car up in here. But I'll just go to the yard and pick up that fuse from Scott down at Import Auto right. Ever since I've ever bought this car, it's always had like a little weird, funky smell. Okay? No, I can't track it. I ripped everything out of it. Cleaned the carpets, I can remove the carpets, I mean, you name it, I've done it. But one thing I haven't done is remove all the interior, the carpet completely, and clean it. So that's the next job, all right? At the end of the day, tomorrow's a new day. I got the day to work on it, so we're gonna work on the damn thing. But at the end of it, guys, thanks for hanging out. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.